American dominance isn't collapsing overnight, but something deeper is happening. A steady loss of trust is slowly eroding US influence across the world, and nowhere is this more visible than in the Middle East, where the current crisis is reaching a dangerous breaking point. For decades, the United States anchored global security. Its military alliances and financial guarantees created a stable environment where the modern international system could grow and function. This was the foundation of what we call US as hegemony. But a hegemonic system only works if people believe the dominant power will actually keep its promises. Once that trust begins to fade, the entire structure starts to crack, creating instability across the global system. Today, that trust is being questioned. Many US allies no longer see America as the ultimate guarantor of peace. Instead, some now view it as a potential source of instability, a dramatic shift from decades of predictable leadership. This shift is being accelerated by rising tensions with Iran. Military escalations, especially the February 26 strike, have pushed the region closer to chaos and forced global powers to rethink the value of American leadership. At the center of this crisis lies the Strait of Hormuz. This narrow waterway controls a massive portion of the world's oil supply. If disrupted, it could trigger a global economic shock unlike anything seen in years. Iran understands this perfectly. Instead of directly confronting US military power, it is using asymmetric tactics, drones, naval mines, and fast attack boats to create constant disruption and uncertainty. These tactics cannot defeat the US Navy outright, but that's not the goal. The real objective is to create economic instability and force global markets into a state of constant risk. The United States has responded with sanctions and counter-blockade strategies, attempting to weaken Iran economically. But these actions come with unintended consequences, hurting global markets and further damaging trust in US leadership. At the same time, other global powers are watching closely. Russia benefits as US's attention shifts away from Ukraine, creating opportunities to regain influence in Eastern Europe. China is going even further. It is no longer just observing the conflict but actively positioning itself as a global mediator, stepping into a role the United States once dominated alone. This signals a major transformation. The world is no longer unipolar. Instead, power is spreading across multiple centers, creating a more fragmented and unpredictable global system. Even the US dollar is feeling the pressure. Countries are slowly moving away from it in trade and reserves, signaling a long-term shift in the global financial system. This isn't just a temporary crisis, it's a structural change, a gradual erosion of American primacy that could redefine global politics for decades to come. The real question now is not who replaces the United States, but whether it can maintain its position at all in an increasingly complex and contested world. So what do you think? Can the US maintain its global leadership, or are we already entering a new world order?